Welcome, everyone, to Chestnut Hill, home of the Boston College Eagles, where fans are quickly filling up Alumni Stadium in anticipation of a terrific clash we have ahead. What a matchup we have in store. It's still early in the season, but this is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the gate undefeated. And the Buffaloes will kick it away to start us off. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Boston College Eagles offense will take the first swing of the game. And there he is, a man who makes an entire stadium hold its breath every time he touches the ball, Jesse.
This defense better have a lot of breath in this game, too, because he gets better as the game goes on. He's the kind of guy, David, who can wear a defense down.
And he is the primary focus. That's what this defense is focused and keyed in on. We've got to stop him if we're going to have success today.
To the air, it's Castellanos. Fires on the run. Makes the catch down the right side. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. He'll set up to throw. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Boston College. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. So Colorado's offense taking the field for a chance we have to see them today. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football.
Dragged down at the 26 after a pickup of 5.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
Connection to the right. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. And the Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. On 2nd down, will they go back to the ground game? To the air, it's Sanders. Throws to the tight end. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Trying to turn the corner on the right. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
Nifty little dance step. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains.
How about the run play on 4th and 3 to 4? A lot of times you see that's a pass play nowadays. They run the football, they stick to what they do well, they know where the first down marker is, and they get the first down.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And they're on him immediately. Down goes the quarterback. Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. He's looking to throw. Finds his big tight end. Slips one guy, now he's loose. Tackled there by the defense. The Buffaloes are threatening in the red zone. On 3rd and short, the power run here. They make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to a close. That's the end of the quarter, and Boston College has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. Fighting for the goal line, and the ball's out. Oh, look what I found. The offense keeps it. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all.
And that's not how you draw it up, but how about the offense and the awareness? You see the ball out, forget jumping on it. I'm going to pick that puppy up. I'm going to take it to the house. The OC, great call on that play because it worked to perfection.
You know, the field's about 53 yards wide. Got to kick it between those 53 yards, or else the drive will start on the 40. He leaves it with the back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Both these teams just outside the top 25 and really needing to win a game like this to vault their way into the rankings.
And it's just amazing winning a game like this, what it can do for your program, right? Recruiting, your confidence. Everything is better when you've got the number beside your name. And, David, one of these two teams is going to get that number if they pull out the win.
No doubt, and you continue to start the season off and build, right? Because you started with preseason, and you start with getting into the year, and now you're starting to build and build and build and build that momentum. Getting a win against a really good team, finding out who you are, can set the tone for your season.
Nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. That is coverage just the way they designed it, and they've got them backed up. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Backed up at the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Catch in the middle. It's good. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. These two teams both coming on a run, played their best football of the season and hoping to continue on and get into the top 25.
Yeah, it's nice, man, when you get that roll going.
And that pass is intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
That's how you got to give the defense credit, though, because with these conditions, it's not easy to catch for the offensive players. Certainly not for the defense, but great eye-hand coordination securing that interception.
They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. Now on 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Castellanos using the quick game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And the Golden Eagles trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Defense showing blitz. Will they bail out of it? Here's the snap, looking to throw. Gets rid of it. He fires back across the field, and it's intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Line gets set, 1st down. They'll start this drive with a pass. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. Just a 1-yard gain leaves them with 3rd and 9. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Buffaloes will line up to punt it away. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Concentrate on one thing. Make the catch. On first down, here comes this offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got the quick pass. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Across the 25, he's got room. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Boston College!
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Zings it complete to the right. Open runway ahead. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. It's complete to the left. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. Oh, he didn't spike it, looking to pass. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
And they try to pull off the fake spike and, rush to the line of scrimmage. We're trying to clock and save clock, and we're trying to catch the defense napping, but very unsuccessful on this play. Little gimmick play for us.
The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. It's all teed up. Boston College will kick to start this third quarter. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They start this third quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Zone coverage that time, and the cornerback, a nice job with his eyes. He's watching the quarterback. He sees the ball thrown, so he knows exactly when to break on it. He's able to break it up for an incompletion.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
Really nice job by the defense. Here in the second half, they've got to have the mentality with the lead. If we just don't give up any more points, we get the W. We got to make big plays on 3rd down. They made a big one there.
Pulls it in. It's Hunter. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Couldn't order better field position for this offense. It's a draw. A run up the middle is stopped for no gain. The Golden Eagles racing to the line in a hurry up. They feed him again. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. Dropping back, it's Castellanos. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. And tight coverage right there, but he makes the grab, and they've got it on the 11 and a red zone chance. He'll do it himself. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Anytime you play this offense, the challenge is stopping this quarterback from running the ball. And you've already seen in this game, he's been able to break off a few runs and do some nice things. That time, though, the defense had his number intact.
A shot toward the end zone. Ball in the air. Intercepted. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
What a nice play by the DB there. When that rain starts coming down, the ball gets a little bit heavier. The quarterback throws the ball a little bit lighter. DBs can take advantage sometimes of some underthrown balls, go out and make some big plays.
They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Second down coming up. Motion from the offense. Power football with the run. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You can tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing run.
On second down, he's looking downfield. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, you're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on third down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
Complete and looking for enough for the first down. He's not going to get there. Stop short on fourth down. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Handoff from the gun. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Illegal offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense set on first down. To the air, it's Castellanos. Looking left. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, he'll fire. Quick completion on the out route. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Boston College right back to the line. Takes it from the gun on third down. Makes the grab. It's Bradley. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. BC back to work after picking up the first down.
Well, offensive coordinators put in countless hours every week trying to formate and use different personnel groupings and shifts and motions to give their offensive success on third down. You can tell in this game, this offensive coordinator, he has put in the work this week.
First and goal now. Let's see what Boston College calls. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Yeah, what a great job by the defense. You got to understand, it's physical time, right? They want to run the football when they start getting inside the 5. Nice job getting penetration, getting the tackle for the loss.
Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Huge play in the red zone. Third and goal coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Eagles.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
They're lining up to kick it off, and he ought to be able to knock this one anywhere he wants after that extra 15 yards with the roughing the kicker. And the returner will be dragged down. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
He's got his man. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Well, the offense just taking what the defense gives them there. There's a lot of cushion out in coverage, so that was just too easy for the quarterback. Spits it out, and they pick up the first.
Looking to throw at Sanders. Got his man down the middle. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15.
That receiver found the open space in the zone coverage, and as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play call and really nice execution.
Fires to the tight end. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. Then the short completion brings up second down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Guys, this offense is already really down. Multiple possessions, really need to cash in on this. He's taking the shot. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on down.
Man, defensively, this is beautiful. You want them to be aggressive. You got to continue to get stops. You got the lead. Now you give the ball back to your offense again with a chance to salt this away here in the second half.
They get in the backfield and make the play, and that's how they'll finish off this third period. That's the end of the quarter, and Boston College has the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Makes the catch. It's Bond. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in the game like this, right? You still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exact.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attack.
And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? This is a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. At the 20, he's got space. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Golden Eagles in the hurry up. Everybody and their brother showing blitz. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Gets it out fast. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third, and the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup. Missouri dug down deep and found a way to secure a coveted road win. And who knows how the pundits will view this one, but I'll tell you this. It sure beats trying to explain a bad loss. Always interesting to see ranked teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They'll line up for a second down play. Back to pass, it's Sanders. Trying to get behind the defense. He's got it at the 30. The expressway is wide open. Touchdown, Buffs! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. They'll line up to go for 2. With jet sweep pass. He's not quite going to get there, and the try for 2 fails, and they are unable to cut into this lead any further. If they're going to pull off this big rally, they'll need to get this one back. They line up for the onside kick.
Illegal touch. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense getting set for first down. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Illegal offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First down here for the offense. They'll go to the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There's been way too much penetration up front defensively. They've been able to stop him in his tracks.
It's reverse. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The Golden Eagles want to pick up the tempo. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Big opportunity for this defense to get a stop and maybe get the ball back on 3rd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. Makes a connection. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. They go to the ground. Finds a crease at the 20. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Boston College. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functioning well on offense, defense giving up a lot of points. This is a day, Palmer, they'll like to forget.
Yeah, you're going to find out a lot about their character right now. Obviously, not what they hoped this would be, and that's demoralizing for a lot of these kids that have worked really hard in practice all week. But at this point here, you're just trying to prove to your coaching staff that you're not going to quit.
All wideouts, no backs. The snap sets up the throw. He wants a big play here late. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And here comes the offense on second down. Back to throw, it's Sanders. Fires to the middle. It's complete. Pulled down for the tackle.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. With that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
He's taking a deep shot. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Colorado.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense. Continue to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. They're on it. They recover the onside kick, and they get it right back.
And there's still life in this team. Obviously, they're down here in the fourth quarter, but they're able to execute the onside kick. They retain possession, and now let's see what happens.
Here comes the offense on first down. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. They're bringing heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dialing up a second down pass play. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
This is one of the things that makes this defense so tricky is they've got incredible speed at the inside linebacker position. Not only can they go sideline to sideline, run east-west, but they can run downhill on blitzes, and they can get to your quarterback.
And now such a tough situation late in this game. You're trailing, but now it's 4th and long. Like, it's one thing if it's 4th and short. This makes it even more difficult. You got to have something dialed up you feel really great about.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. The offense set for a first down play. Here's the handoff. Powers through the defender. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. You're going to hear guys after this game say, you've got to work harder.